Welcome to the 2019 NEXTies! So yes, me and Maya are here, and it looks like we're hosting, but we're going for the Oscars version. There's no host, because that just takes up time. So anyway, we're super excited to have you all here. It shows your support for our honorees. Just to let you know how they become honorees. Do you know how they become the honorees, Maya?
I actually have no idea.
No idea. So let me tell you, and I think everybody in the audience had a share in it probably. We put out to the social media, blah, blah, blah. We said like, okay, vote for or nominate who you think should win these 17, 18 categories. And we had 2,500 nominations, which is ridiculous, like the most we've ever had.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of nominations. That's like 1/3 of Santa Cruz. So. So everybody got a nomination. But then from there, we have a group, and I know my timer is already saying like it's too late. I should speed up. But from there, we have a group of 10 people, engaged Santa Cruz residents, past NEXTies winners, and we like spend 3 hours and think about, okay, who should actually win from those 2,500 nominations? And you're going to see who they are tonight. So you already know, and that's why you came, but we get to honor them. But Maya, there's something about time, and I'm totally messing up on time today. Maya, what's up with time?
I'm all about time. So, I had the honor of being asked to be timekeeper this evening. So for those, whoop, 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 that way we can truly honor everybody and then go party some more.
So like last year when it was like, we were here for like 2.5 hours, that's not going to happen?
Yes, but we did get to celebrate you, and there was an official Matthew Swinnerton Day.
That's true.
So
thank you, Doug
there were kind of
Erickson.
some important things.
Actually, you know what? I'm so sorry, real fast, because I thought about, Doug, can you stand up? Look at that jacket, everybody. Doug, look at that. That is a beautiful jacket. It almost matches my shoes if it was dark.
Speaking of time.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so let's do this. Let's start off with
Let's do it.
Well, actually, we're going to see more of her, but let's start off with a musical performance by Mira Goto.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mira Goto. You're so far away now. He came home with lipstick lies and liquor on his lips, bringing home that kind of shit can sink relationships. He's gonna learn his lesson, he's gonna learn it well. Now I'm one step closer to hell. I poured him another drink. Two can play this game. It's like I handed him a shovel to let him dig a deeper grave. In my mind I'm coming up with stories I could tell. Now I'm 2 steps closer to hell. Whiskey causes anger, and anger made a fist. His fist flew off the handle, I thought I could handle it. Makeup covers bruises, and bruises heal with time. This time he's the victim, and I commit the crime. I helped him stumble to the couch and offered him a light. It's the least that I could do, since this would be our final fight. I told him those cigarettes would be bad for his health. Now I'm 3 steps closer to hell. Whiskey causes anger, and anger made a fist. His fist flew off the handle, I thought I could handle it. Makeup covers bruises, and bruises heal with time. This time he's the victim, and I commit the crime. Our trailer made the front page of the Jefferson Gazette. Police investigation ruled the fire an accident. We both know who's guilty, but only one of us can tell. Now I'm 4 steps closer. His Marlboro turned to smoke, and smoke turned into flames. Flames consumed my problems, and my problems went away. Makeup covers bruises, and bruises heal with time. This time he's the victim, and I commit the crime. Yeah, I might not get to heaven, heaven knows that I'll sleep well. Yes, I'm 1 step closer, and I'll see his ass in hell. Thank you guys very much.
Mira Goto, everybody. We'll definitely be seeing more of Mira as the time goes by. But let's also introduce Mariah Tanner. Now, wait, hold on. Everybody, look at what's happened recently. Not me, but when did you get married?
Definitely not engaged to Matthew Swinnerton,
No.
you guys. Did you see his shoes?
Yeah. Disneyland. Wait, when did you get engaged?
March 10th.
That is crazy. Everybody, give a round of applause for them getting engaged. So Mariah is going to help me, and I had just asked her like 2 hours ago, can you announce actually the presenters with me? And she said, yeah. She said, I
He
forgot.
did not say I'd be on stage ever. I've
No,
never
I
worn
didn't.
these shoes.
She said, yeah, she said, not one. But anyway, we'll work with it. So,
All right,
who is
keeping
Artist
of
of the Year?
time.
Yes.
Speaking of time, Artist of the Year, we'd like to introduce their presenter, Alex Wong. Woo!
Woo! What up, Santa Cruz? Let's kick this thing off. All right, so I'm here to present the only artist that needs no introduction whatsoever. She is the sweetest, kindest, most talented person I know. And like last week, she offered to let me use her car because mine broke down. Again, super sweet. She is literally, as an artist, who we all strive to be. She is not only as amazing as an artist, but she's also an extremely talented businesswoman as well that gets completely overlooked. And I couldn't be more proud to not only be her friend, peer, and, friend. Yeah, did I say that? But let me just introduce the queen of Instagram, Lili Arnold. Ow!
Hi.
Get it, girl.
Thank you. I'm nervous, I have to say, but I'm going to do my best. I want to start by saying thank you so much to Matthew and the Event Santa Cruz team for all the effort that you've poured into this event and for all the amazing things you do to bring this community together. A little round of applause for everyone from Event Santa Cruz. I also want to say congrats to all the nominees and to all the winners tonight. I'm so humbled to be in the company of such incredible people. 4 years ago, I couldn't have ever imagined this moment. I was searching for direction and meaning in my work and wasn't really sure how to get there. Since that moment, friends, business owners, art lovers, and total strangers have lifted me up and given me the confidence I needed to pursue the art that I love. Excuse me. From my very first Friday art show at Stripe Men, which turned into 3 art shows over the past 3 years, to my first print sale at Homework, which turned into my first wholesale account and venue for teaching workshops, to partnering with the amazing crew at Alibi Interiors who create the most beautiful reclaimed wood frames around, to being surrounded by a sea of passionate and talented artists, makers, and creators every day. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for every person and place I experienced during this journey. Santa Cruz is such a supportive community, and I couldn't have accomplished any of these things without all of you. Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, I guess one person I did not tell when he should come up to present is Doug again. Sorry, Doug. Can you come up here? Just in the meantime, let's do some housekeeping. Well, or we can just watch him. Come, let's watch him walk over there. Everybody watch him now. If you want a beer or if you want a cocktail, are they back there, Devin? Okay, like 5 minutes. If you still want a drink over in the concession stands, you can still have a beer, you can still have a cocktail. All we ask is that you be quiet in the background because we still want to give our attention to everybody. So, I think he's here to give the award for Techie of the Year, Doug Erickson.
Matthew loves to embarrass me. Santa Cruz has a very rich history in cannabis according to the research of Christopher Carr. It began as an underground movement in the 50s and 60s by our Vietnam vets. It expanded in the 60s and the 70s when our local Italian fishermen who used their boats went out to meet the barges from Mexico, and they brought it in, all the loot, and they brought it to Soquel High football field, emphasis on high, and that's where they distributed it, broke it all up. Also, hybrids were created here. The legendary Blue Dream is a gift to the world from Santa Cruz. And we are now in an era that includes a multitude of medicinal uses and, yes, legalization. Here tonight, I am privileged to introduce a new cannabis industry legend who developed a groundbreaking legal commercial platform for resellers, Socrates Rosenfeld of Jane Technologies.
Thanks. This is very cool. Thank you very much. It's a real honor to be here. I joked on the way over here with my brother, who happens to be the CTO of my company, that if they only knew that I had like an iPhone 3 that I've been holding on to for about 10 years, I don't know if I'd necessarily get this award. But the real techies of the year is my team, and that's who I want to thank first. Those are the men and women who are probably still at the office working very hard today. Largely, a lot of them are born here. They live here, they have families here, they want to continue to work and enrich this community. Quite frankly, they were probably tired of driving over Highway 17 and decided to grab a job that was a little bit more local. But really, thank you to my team. Secondly, I'd really like to thank the community of Santa Cruz. I'm not born here, but Jane, my company, is. And I was nothing but a military veteran who knew I liked technology and I really liked cannabis. And I came down here with a dream. And like so many of us, Santa Cruz is a place where we can pursue that dream and pursue our love and our passion and do so and give back to the community. It's been wonderful to be part of this community, so thank you for having me. And then lastly, I want to thank my wife, my partner, my best friend. As a CEO and probably a lot of entrepreneurs out here, you tend to live in the future a lot, and it's a lot of fun to dream up of some magical things, but my wife keeps me very present. So thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Super excited. I wish I was presenting this next award to one of my best friends, but I'm really excited to invite Tevis Payne and Chad Platt to present the Give Back Person of the Year.
Good evening, Santa Cruz. How are we guys doing tonight? Assembled guests, gentle beings, and friends, thank you for all being here tonight. It's an honor to be here to co-present this award to my friend, mentor, and soul sister, Shandara Gill. This year's recipient is the founder and executive director of Yoga for All Movement, a startup nonprofit that generates inspired action for volunteers to teach yoga to underserved and marginalized populations through a trauma-informed lens. Shawnee has dedicated her life to advocating, serving, and healing system-impacted individuals across all walks of life, from transition-age foster youth, survivors of domestic violence, our houseless neighbors sleeping outside, and our brothers and sisters currently incarcerated. Creating a space for people to get engaged that normally wouldn't have access, opening up doors to all walks of life within our own community. community. Shawnee has been a driving force, empowering so many to take action and even volunteer their time to not only create, but truly move compassionate and transitional change forward.
My eloquent friend here. Shawnee, I love you. You rock it. She's a good friend and a true inspiration to the community and to me personally.
Oh, is that all you wanted to say? You can say more. It's okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. You guys can stay up here with me if you want. It feels a little weird, but I can see all you. This is great. Can you hear me okay? Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank Event Santa Cruz and Matthews Finnerton for giving me a trophy that I can drink beer out of. I'm going to use this quite a bit. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to invite you all to do an activity with me. Tevis and Chad, you can join in, okay? So sit comfortably if this feels safe to you. Picture yourself in 10 years. Where will you be? Maybe close your eyes if that feels good, right? Just to let it simmer. Embrace it. In 10 years, what will be your contributions? What will be accomplished as a result of your actions? Who is in this space celebrating your accomplishments with you? At the end of the day, if everything you wanted to create for yourself and others came to fruition, what would this look like? All right, y'all, now let me tell you what I saw. In 10 years, we will have universal health care. We will have successfully shifted from inequitable systems of care to an abundance of resources that underserved communities not only have access to, but feel liberated to utilize their own healing. And those for us who are on the other side of that privilege will feel committed to use that privilege for the greatest amount of good in this world. Not because we are attached to utilizing that privilege as an extension of our ego, but because our liberation is dependent on all of us having access to universal health care, to have access to healing resources and equitable resources for all. Our liberation is dependent on eradicating the world of isms. And thanks to you all, I will not have to wait 10 more years because it's already happening. Thank you to Peggy Galusha, who is the very first Yoga for All movement volunteer. Thank you to a few amazing women who are in the room tonight that said yes to me. Mariah, Beth, Hannah, Cassie, Roxanne, Natalie, and Stephanie. Yoga has a seat at every single table when we talk about equitable access to care because of you all. Thank you for saying yes to my crazy idea. And thanks to my mother, who is still the #1 donor to Yoga for All movement. Shelly! I get to say that thousands more yoga students, right? Thousands, y'all. Thousands of people we've served in Yoga for All movement as a result will be served as a result of this work, and that we will someday have affordable yoga teacher trainings where new skills will be developed and new pathways of economic opportunity will be availed. And so, because of my best friend Brian, who's also in the room tonight, thank you for making sure that I take care of myself as well as everyone else. I love you, brother. I love you all. There's a lot of people to thank, but Matthew Finnerton's up here. He's going to entertain us all with some jokes. Now it's on you. You got to have some jokes now, brother.
I'm not funny.
You are funny. You are funny.
Yoga for all.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much.
Congratulations. Okay. So now, to introduce the band of the year from Swan Dive Media, we have Joel Hirsch and Michael Daniel. Come on up.
Good evening. My name is Joel Hirsch, and this is Michael Daniel. And we are the owners of Swan Dive Media. We're filmmakers, and we are creative marketers and journalists. And we've had the pleasure to work on more than one occasion with another Santa Cruz local, an amazing guy who's involved with tons of truly incredible causes. He's the lead singer of an amazing band, which is what he's being honored for here tonight. But we also know him because he's the guy who brought us all the way to Africa last summer, where we documented music and life in some of the toughest prisons in Malawi.
We're talking about our friend, Santa Cruz artist Tim Brady, who heads up a local band named after an iconic landmark in Aptos, a landmark that has withstood the test of times, weathered many storms and many waves, and has probably accumulated over $1 billion in parking tickets over the last century. Besides being a very talented musician, Tim and his band organized enough successful fundraising events last year to put a young man named Peace Caballo, who's from Malawi, through 3 semesters of college back in Africa. If that's not using the power of music to create positive change in the world, then I have no idea what is. We're proud to present the award for Best Band to Cement Ship!
Sweet. Awesome. Hello, Santa Cruz. I don't drink either. Yeah, you can have it. This is awesome, though. This is a really big honor. My name is Tim. This is Kai. This is Paul. We're Cement Ship. And we just want to give you all a round of applause. Santa Cruz is an amazing place to live. We're all very fortunate. And with that, we're going to play a song. And there is a video that goes along with it, too. You might recognize the place. Is it behind me? There's something ominous, and
It's going.
here we go. You break apart like I do. You stood your ground so long. I wish I knew you when we were still young. I bet we'd have a lot of fun. Let's break apart together. He rode away in the sea. I'll take these photos of your past. Remember you in frozen memory. And I don't care what state you're in. It don't bother. You settle down, find a resting place under the water. Let's break apart together. He rode away in the sea. I'll take these photos of your past. Remember you in frozen memory. Let's break apart together. He rode away in the sea. I'll take these Thank you.
Ooh, cement ship. Woo. I think we'll also be seeing them come back again later on tonight. So actually, I should mention that at the end of the night, we're gonna get all of the bands are gonna come together for this like mega Santa Cruz band triathlon or something. So look forward to that. Another question too. I left my beer somewhere. So if anybody sees it's like half full, if anybody sees that, let me know. Or I'll take a full one too. Okay, so to announce Writer of the Year, we have Kate Tripp and Julie McKay. Come on up. Or just Kate Tripp.
Just Kate Tripp. Hi, everybody. This is so fun for me to introduce Writer of the Year in this town, which I think is a town that really prides itself on knowing what it is to live well, care about what matters down deep. This writer is particularly well known for a process called collaborative writing. So, you know, he wrote a book. He collaborated with a couple people after writing lots of other books, collaborating with a couple people. And this most recent one, which is what we really wanted to shine light on him for, you might have heard of his co-authors, the Dalai Lama, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. This Writer of the Year is a phenomenal jewel in this town, and if you don't know him, now you do. Look him up, Doug Abrams.
I'm the Doug with the not-so-cool jacket. And for your listening pleasure, I am not going to be singing tonight. So the book I got to write was called The Book of Joy, and Santa Cruz is a town that knows about joy. And it's really incredible privilege to be recognized by your hometown. So thank you, Santa Cruz. Thank you to my wife, who's actually my true claim to fame in Santa Cruz, Rachel Carlton Abrams, who's been voted Best Doctor of the Year 10 years in a row in Santa Cruz. What I want to just say tonight is that in a time of despair like we are living in America, joy is a revolutionary act. And Santa Cruz is a town that knows how to keep joy alive. Nobody moved to Santa Cruz to further their career. That didn't happen. We moved to Santa Cruz because we knew that what was more important than our careers was the joy of life. And living in a town and in a community that knows what that's about. So here's to Santa Cruz, a town of joy that is creating joy for the world. Thank you very much.
Hi. Okay, here, Doug, you're a tall guy. Okay, here to announce the nonprofit of the year. Yeah, nonprofits. Colleen Russell and Haley Ogden.
Give it a try.
No.
Hello. Give it a try, Haley.
No.
One word.
No.
Okay, so Haley wrote a beautiful speech, and I'm going to read it for her.
Okay.
I'm going to see if she'll chime in at the end, though. Ready? Yeah, try.
My mom on the ketones started on the balance for kids to help kids with special needs. My mom yelled helping kids, and she would have been so happy to receive this award. Sadly, on the ketones on her passed away on November the 9th, but she will always be in my heart and be the heart of balance for kids. It is my honor to present this award to our new Balance for Kids director and my friend Ashley Bassanisi.
Thank you, Hazel. I love you. I am so proud of you. That was amazing. Okay, so it's an absolute honor to accept this award on behalf of Balance for Kids. These lovely ladies right here up here with me are Colleen Russell, and she's been with the... okay, hold on. Can I leave it here? All right, hold on. Let me just settle this. Here we go. Hold my phone, okay. So help me read this. Okay, so Colleen here has been with Balance for Kids with us for about 15 years. And Regina has been with us for over 9 years. So when we speak of Balance as a family, we really are. And it's really their hard work and dedication that keep this company going. I would not be up here without them. I especially would like to thank Vicki, our executive director of over 20 years, who, as Haley mentioned, is no longer with us, but really brought us to this moment today. I would also like to thank all the employees of Balance for Kids, whose dedication and commitment to service has really created this family. It is incredible to see the impact these services not only provide to clients, but the families and the community as a whole. So thank you. Get your speech.
Yes, I am short. No. Okay, a little scheduling change, and not to put anybody on the spot, but the Art Cave, why don't you come back over here? They need to get going, so we want to be nice to them. They have an event going on, and then whoever is also presenting them, come back. We're not going to do it now, but I just want you back there for the next time. Let's have Mariah announce the next.
All right, here to announce, to present the Athlete of the Year, Ramon Zacharias and Peggy Pugh.
And a few of my closest friends. Come on up, Aptos High. My name is Peggy Pugh, and I am the proud principal of Aptos High School. And we're here tonight with our amazing student, Marcos Reyes, who is the first high school athlete to win this award. Ramon?
Hello and welcome. First, I'd like to start out by saying that all journeys start at home. As a wrestling coach at Aptos High School for over 9 years, it's my honor to stand up here and present this 2019 NEXTies Athlete of the Year to our own Marcos Reyes. Marcos's presence on the football team and on the mat was definitely felt throughout the season. As a league champion in wrestling and third in our CCS and a state qualifier, he proved that he belongs to be recognized as one of the best wrestlers in the state. On the field, he led Aptos High School to the first ever NorCal Division IV-A championship game. According to the Santa Cruz Sentinel, on the field, he had 3,585 yards in a season in his career, 1,835 running yards in a season, 292 rushing yards in a game, 218 points in a season, and 35 touchdowns. All of which, by the way, are school records. Those are big numbers. Marcos's leadership inspired and motivated his teammates on the field and on the mat. As we put it, the team listened to Marcos, and Marcos listened to the team. In conclusion, it is our honor to present this year's first under 18 years old 2019 NEXTies Athlete of the Year to number 6, Mr. Marcos Reyes.
Thank you for those kind words, guys. For those of you who don't know, these are some of the best teammates, role models, principal, coaches I can ask for. Thank you, Matthew and the NEXTies, for hosting this event to recognize all these amazing people. Thank you, Coach Blankenship, who couldn't be here today. My teammates, my family, everyone, supporters, my best friend Michael, who always has my back. Thank you.
If you stay long enough, me and Marcos are going to do a wrestling competition and see who wins. I know, I think I have them. Why do you guys laugh at that? What's so funny? Okay, so to go along with our scheduling conflicts here, for Wild Card of the Year, this is basically, they were going to be in so many different categories, we couldn't find it, but we still want to give them an award. They don't fit in the 18 categories. So for Wild Card presenters, we have Rachel Barnes and Jordan Lehman. Is that how you pronounce it, Jordan?
Hello, hello. So, Wild Card, what is it? Okay. I think we want to, Matt, I'm sorry, we're going to rebrand this award a little bit. And I mean, they have another event going on. They thought they could compete with the NEXTies. So we're going to call this award is called Local Badasses.
Yeah, and so for the record, I told him he shouldn't say that on stage, but since he did, it's totally true. And I feel like there's a level of selflessness that goes along with being like a true badass. And Dana and Lee, other than being like totally inspiring artists, they're community builders. They've created a space, the Art Cave, which is over on the west side. It's a beautiful gallery, and it gives artists the chance to showcase their soul, basically. I mean, have a live art audience. And other than that, it gives artists, not just visual artists, but musicians, dancers, poets, the ability to meet, collaborate, and most importantly, support each other. And if that's not badass, I don't know what is.
So, Dana Peters and Lee Erickson of the Art Cave.
Thank you. Rachel, could you just keep talking for us, please? That was wonderful. Jordan,
Anyway.
that was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Swimmer? Sharing. Okay. Go ahead, Lee.
If I knew those guys were presenting, I would have worn waterproof mascara. Okay. Okay. We are so honored to get the Wild Card Award, and we think it's very appropriate because, first of all, it just sounds cool. Well, I guess the Badass Award, whatever she said, sounds
cool.
way cooler. But basically, when anyone asks us about the Art Cave, we pretty much summarize it with, it's been one wild and crazy year. So it seems appropriate. But really, we're so fortunate to be here tonight and have the community that we're in. It's amazing. The little passion project of ours has snowballed into something bigger than we ever imagined. It's amazing how once you throw something out there into the universe, people just come out of the woodworks to join you. We're always open to new ideas, and we love that we never know what intriguing person will pop up next in our inbox.
In the beginning, Lee and I transformed our art studio. We were just artists making art, and we created a gallery as an excuse to meet our art crushes in person. We wanted a physical space for artists to meet rather than simply liking or following each other on social media. Since our conception, things have accelerated, and now we have a whole lineup of incredible artists, musicians, and performers that we can't wait to share with you. In fact, right after this, we're racing back to the gallery for a music and poetry event. It's literally been nonstop, but we can't stop because we have dreams of putting Santa Cruz on the map for art seekers around the world so that our huge supply of amazing art and artists of Santa Cruz have a healthy demand. Okay, let's just thank people now. Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, we would really, really like to thank all of the artists who had faith in us and believed in us in the beginning, and basically just took a chance to show with us when we were really small and we kind of had no idea what we were doing. I would personally also like to thank my partner, Ryder. He's out there somewhere. He's always there, so I really appreciate that, and also just being an involuntary volunteer.
All the time. Yep. And I also wanted to give a huge thanks to our intern, Rowan, who can't be here because she's holding down the fort. And our partners in crime, Rachel and Olivia. And Jordan of Idea Fab Labs, thank you so much.
That
my
paper looks
family,
really
mom,
long.
my fiance, Rob, I love you.
I changed the schedule for you too.
I love everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Cheers. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Mariah, who's next? Wait, is it my turn, Mariah, or is it yours? It's your turn. Okay, good. Good.
It's my turn. Okay, so apparently our next presenter is Nick Gallant, who Gallant. He is the Musician of the Year from 2017, and he is with Dave Grigsby, whose name was not written down, but it's Grigsby.
So Dave and I have been thinking about starting a band, and as old guys, we've identified what we need is a maracas. Start there, garage, but then a super talented, driven, some television experience and fame, handsome, charismatic, and amazing person. So that's how we get to this award.
Good hair.
Yes.
Gotta have good hair.
But seriously.
You know, I seriously, as a business owner and employer here in Santa Cruz, I'm constantly amazed at the level, the caliber of young people that are homegrown here and also that come here to enjoy the magic of Santa Cruz. You know, I don't know about you, Nick, but if I look back to being under 18, I had a tri-pronged approach to life. It was girls, food, sleep. And that was it.
Has anything changed?
Oh.
But yes, I have no idea how a person at this age is doing such amazing things. When I think about Anthony Arya, all I know is that he's going to do great things in music, and I'll let his voice speak for himself. And I feel the presence of someone behind me. 2019 under 18 Person of the Year, Anthony Arya.
Thank you, Santa Cruz. Some of you know me from The Voice, but I grew up in Santa Cruz. I played 10 years of Little League and pony baseball, and I played basketball at the Boys and Girls Club. And you know, Santa Cruz is such a great place to grow up, and it's an amazing community here. The support and encouragement I received coming off The Voice was really just phenomenal, and I want to thank everyone for that. Leading up to The Voice, I was very active in the singer-songwriter events around town. That's a great thing about Santa Cruz. We love our musicians here. And I'm honored and humbled to be welcomed by the songwriting community here. You see me at the Food Lounge, Britannia Arms, Michael's on Main, and these are all great venues that really support musicians here. In January, I released my debut album, Going to California, and I play that around town a lot. Thanks. And again, the support from the Santa Cruz community has been great. I'm so proud to say that I grew up in Santa Cruz. Thank you again for selecting me for this award and for your support. And yeah, I love giving back to the community too. That has helped me out so much. I host a jam at my monthly show at the Food Lounge where people come up and play. And I work with the rock band at the Boys and Girls Club. So if I can help others follow their dreams, that really makes me happy as well. So keep rocking, Santa Cruz. I think we're gonna rock out a little bit too. This is my title track of the album. It's called Going to California with the help of Henry Chadwick.
Well, I'm going on a trip, gonna find out what I missed. Like what to do and where to start, I'm gonna show 'em what I forgot. And I said, hey, 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 hey. Well, maybe I'm stargazing, wondering what to do. Maybe I'm thinking that we all turn blue. When I'm going to California or I go to Arizona, there I know if the grass is really greener on the dark side of the moon. And I said, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. My mama always told me, be careful what you do. The world is gonna bite you if you don't bite too. Well, I thought about it a little more tonight. I think it's funny how you think the world is fighting with you. Well, I sat by the fire and I wondered what it's doing to me. I said, hey, wait a minute, little lady, it's fighting for me. And I said, hey, 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 hey. California or I go to Arizona, there I'll know if the grass is really greener on the dark side of the moon. And I say, hey, 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 hey. Thank you.
I already got that. We have an OG NEXTie winner here to present Mentor of the Year, Consuelo Alba with Paco Estrada.
Hola, Santa Cruz. My name is Consuelo Alba. I was here a few years ago. I'm the director of the Watsonville Film Festival. And here with me is Watsonville Mayor Francisco Paco Estrada. We are honored to present Mentor of the Year Award to Ramiro Medrano. Órale, yes. Ramiro works with the most vulnerable youth in Watsonville. He has served families and students for years, inspiring them and supporting them to go to college. He has opened countless doors for young men and women to walk through and realize their dreams.
Good evening. It's an honor to be at the 2019 NEXTies, and it's an honor to be here in the second best city in the county. Just kidding. I love Santa Cruz. I love Santa Cruz. And You know, Ramiro, for those of you that don't know, is my primo hermano, and that's first cousin. And I want to emphasize the hermano part because growing up, I've always admired Ramiro. Ramiro is many things to many people. He's a social justice warrior. He's a father. He's just a compassionate, loving human being. And he lives his life courageously, and he lives his life with an open heart. And it's my honor to say that he is now the 2019 Mentor of the Year.
Two of my favorite people right there. Thank you. If you don't know, the Watsonville Film Festival is next week in Watsonville. Next weekend, Consuelo Alba is the director of the Watsonville Film Festival. Amazing lineup. Please support. Watsonville needs all the support that we can get. My name is Ramiro Medrano, and I am a high school dropout. I don't say this to garner any pity or to necessarily cast blame on anyone or anything. There are a number of reasons why I didn't graduate from high school, from Watsonville High. Too many to list here. But it was actually thanks to a friend, a peer, someone who looked and spoke like me, that I learned that I could still continue my education at Cabrillo College, regardless if I graduated high school. So with the support of my parents, my mom who's here tonight and I love dearly, I did. Without any financial aid or scholarships, I worked all through college, and the rest is history. 16 years later, when I started my master's and my counseling credentials at San Jose State, my professors, bless their heart, were trying to program me. See, the basis of counseling programs around the country still revolve around the outdated theories of the likes of Sigmund Freud. A white Jewish man, founder of psychoanalysis, whose theories and counseling strategies were developed for white middle-aged men. So they taught us to call our students clients. They teach us to never engage with our clients outside of a professional setting. They teach us not to self-disclose much about us due to confidentiality. They program us to believe that our students have the power to overcome all of their shortcomings, personal, academic, and social, that they need therapy. But I refuse to separate myself from my people. They're not my clients, they are my students, my kids. They don't need therapy, they need liberation. I can't disconnect myself outside of a professional setting because until just a few months ago, I still lived in the very same neighborhood that I grew up in. I know my students don't have the power to fix many things like alcoholism or drug use in their home, gang warfare, violence, mediocre schooling. So, more than a counselor, I set myself to become a mentor, to be one of them who understood them and didn't cast judgment. So, I share my story with them, regardless what San Jose State tried to teach me. Whenever possible, I take them places. I advocate for them. I give them rides. I smile with them. I cry with them because I am them and they are me. So I want to thank Santa Cruz for this recognition. I want to acknowledge my mom, Leonor, who's out there. So the Mexicans in the crowd, that's them. That's my family right there. My aunts, my brother, I know, I'm over my time. My wife and my daughters, Mesli, Citlali, my aunt who's here from Mexico actually visiting and came tonight. They're my rock and the reason why I get up in the morning and do what I do. So I want to thank you guys. Thank you.
Mentor of the Year. Okay, so this is important, a lost and found. Who lost a Revlon, like, what is this? I guess this is like a lip gloss? Mira, is this yours? This yours? No, it's not yours. Whose is this? It's yours? Nobody raised your hand? Okay, no, Clara? No. Okay, and more importantly, who left their award? Okay, Anthony. Where's Anthony? Anthony. So disrespectful. And at such a young age, too. Yeah. Okay, so to announce the Foodie of the Year, we have Deborah Lerman and Kate Robbins.
Ready? Thank you, Matthew. I'm Debbie.
And I'm Kate.
And we're from the magazine Edible Monterey Bay, which covers the thank you, the local food scene here in Santa Cruz County, as well as in Monterey and San Benito counties.
It's our great pleasure to introduce your Foodie of the Year, Vrinda Quintero.
Vrinda started a pop-up vegan food business that you may have heard of. It's called Areperia 831. And she has a lot of fans here. She started it about 18 months ago, and you can find her cooking up delicious food almost every Friday night, not tonight, obviously, at Santa Cruz Mountain Brewing.
Areperia 831 serves, you guessed it, arepas, which is arepas, sorry, which is kind of a South American version of a taco or hamburger with a crispy corn meal crust split in half and stuffed with lots of different types of fillings.
They're yummy. Vrinda was born in Venezuela, and she earned a degree in international affairs, and then she decided to travel all around the world. And guess what? She ended up here in Santa Cruz in 2008, and she stayed. I mean, who wouldn't?
Apart from cooking, she also has quite a passion for helping the community. For 3 years, she ran the kitchen at the Homeless Services Center. Now she's part of the Downtown Streets team, cooking for their weekly meeting and running a training program for homeless people, teaching basic kitchen skills that will help them find work and get back on their feet.
Vrinda considers the kitchen a very healing and comforting place for her students, and I spoke to her earlier this week. My favorite quote from her was, "Food made intentionally is so delicious, it tastes like happiness." Congratulations, Vrinda.
Well, hello. Okay, so while I was thinking of what to say tonight, I was thinking of the depthness and the complexity of gratefulness. And every time I think about that, it makes me want to cry. Because people have helped me not only thrive, but they have helped me survive. So I don't wish to cry. So I will say this. It is my spiritual practice and what I have learned to think reality, it's a thing plus its potential, which means, and this is true for food, which means you can see a potato, and a potato is a potato, plus it could be mashies, fries, so many different things, right? A samosa. And it's the same for people. We are who we are at this point in time, plus our potential, who we can be. And I thank you all for seeing my potential, and I wish for all of us to see that in each other, to see what our potential is, and not just who we are in this point in time. Thank you.
If you have not had her food, I'm just saying this because I'm on stage, it is amazing. See, exactly what I was gonna say. So definitely have to try it. Okay, just a little quick note, because we're kind of, going almost to the end here, but remember, all you presenters, all you honorees, I inundated you guys with be on time, be on time, be on time. I sent emails, I sent videos. It's really respectful to the audience not to go over the time. So let's all really work on that and make sure we get out of here on time. Okay, next we have a video. So we're gonna have a video. It's with James Durbin and Nick Gallant. Mayor Nick Gallant was just up here. He was Musician of the Year a few years ago. Good friends of mine, and they are working on a project, and we get to see a little sneak peek of that project. Let's watch. Hopefully.
Hi there, my name is Nick Gallant, and in 2016 I received this NEXTie for Musician of the Year. And since receiving this award/giant beer mug, I've been drinking a lot more beer, which is great. I love beer. But I've also been writing a lot of songs. And right now I'm working on a record with a friend of mine who's over in Nashville. And it's not due out till later this year, but I'd love to give you a preview of it tonight. And speaking of that friend in Nashville.
Thanks, Nick. Hey, Santa Cruz, James here in Nashville, Tennessee, where I've been with my family for the last year, doing a lot of songwriting, a lot of recording, and a lot of touring. But I'm very happy to say that we will be back in Santa Cruz all summer long. We can't wait to see each and every one of you, and especially finishing up recording this project with Nick. And we're very excited to be sharing with you the very first song, which is not finished yet, but this is a very special behind-the-scenes sneak peek at how we've been recording across country and the result from it. So this song is called When I Go There. Enjoy.
They always say it's not the same as it used to be. A house remains, oh, the family's changed, but not the memories. Well, I'm holding on, but I don't know what's holding me. So instead of holding it in, you gotta let it be. 'Cause when I go there, it feels so welcoming. And when I go there, it's still my homeland. You drift away or you fade in place until the tide rolls. But maybe you're the lucky one who doesn't care to know. I'm singing, I'm holding on, but I don't know what's holding me. So instead of holding it in, we gotta let it be. 'Cause when I go there, it feels so welcoming. And when I go there, it's still like an old friend to me. It's in my roots, tried and true. It saved and set me free. And when I go there, it's still my homeland. It's in my roots, tried and true. It saved and set me free. When I go there, when I go there, when I go there, it's still my
A never heard before Nick Gallant and James Durbin song. Awesome. Oh, wait, let's see. Nick, are you still here? Say yes. There he is. Okay, so Nick has to leave because, does anybody know who Nick's wife is? Let's see. Kendra Baker from Penny Ice Creamery, Snap Tacos. Snap Tacos is doing amazing right now, so he has to run and help her out at Snap Tacos. So everybody say bye to Nick. Bye, bye, Nick. And I think his kids might be. Oh, it's a baby. No, okay. Thank you so much, Nick. Okay, Let's move on here. Now we have Musician of the Year, and to announce that, I'm going to talk a second here. We have Jesse Daniel and Jody Lyford. Remember, last year they were on the cover of The Good Times. That was an awesome picture. Jesse, I'm not sure if he'll mention it. No, I know he'll mention it. He has a Kickstarter coming, it's already started, and he has a new album that we can all help him. So go to Kickstarter, Jesse Daniel, and let's support local musicians. Why are you guys here? What are you guys going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the new winner that we have for
Musician of the Year.
How you doing, Santa Cruz? Hey, everybody. Man, this mic is down low, so I'm just going to crouch down. I hope that's all right with you guys.
I help you out here.
There we go. Better. Hey, just want to say it's a huge honor to be back here on this stage and to be presenting this award. I won Musician of the Year last year, and thanks to Event Santa Cruz and thanks to all of you and to Matthew Swinnerton, it really put my name and my music in front of a whole different group of people. Since then, I've gone on to tour nationally. I've won other awards, and huge thanks to Event Santa Cruz. So give it up for yourselves and for this whole organization. Joe, do you want to say anything here?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that as Jesse's partner, I've been able to watch him grow and work hard as an artist, and everyone here tonight has worked really, really hard to get where they are. So, you know, just because somebody looks talented or they make it look easy, it doesn't mean that they haven't worked extremely hard to get where they're at. So I'm really grateful we're able to appreciate and acknowledge that in everybody tonight. And Mira is no exception. She's worked very hard to get here. You know, some people say that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I found it to be true that if you do what you love, you will work every single day of your life.
Harder than you
the
ever thought
time,
you would.
And you'll love it, so it's worth it. So congratulations to the 2019 NEXTies Musician of the Year, Mira Goto.
All right.
I'm gonna have a milkshake in this later. So thank you very much, Event Santa Cruz and Matthew, for this. This is really special. My parents, thank you for all of the guitar lessons and the violin lessons and listening to my home concerts. And my husband, Anthony, thank you so much. You're so supportive. I can't believe it that you allow us to spend so much time apart so that I can chase this dream. And they say it takes a village. There's a lot of people that have gone into where I'm at right now, but the village being Santa Cruz, I'm so proud to be from this town. And I'm so proud to bring that with me to Nashville when I go and bring it out in my songwriting. Last week there was a really terrible shooting in New Zealand at the 2 mosques that they have out there, and Anthony and I looked up the Islamic Center of Santa Cruz and purchased some flowers and drove over there to introduce ourselves and bring some flowers. When we knocked on the door, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old boy opened it up and yelled, "More flowers!" He grabbed them from me and he ran away. And I looked up and there's probably 24 flowers, bouquets of flowers and vases, flower plants on the bookshelf in front of us. And I've never been more proud to be a member of this community. So thank you very much, Santa Cruz. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna Lee Dalen from Yoso Wellness Spa. Well, that's exciting. I'm here to thank our sponsors, and especially Matthew behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. He's put so much hard work into making this night happen for all of us to enjoy. But especially AT&T, Yoso Wellness Spa, Sleepless Media, Altera Solar, Santa Cruz Core Fitness and Rehab, Santa Cruz Engraving, CreativeMinds, who's actually recording now as well as live streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and then Good Time Santa Cruz. So thank you to all of those sponsors who are making tonight possible so that we can all enjoy this, all of you. All right, thanks guys. Keep it going.
So Jesse comes to me, he's like, "Hey, Matthew, when am I going to sing?" I'm like, "Right now." So I think he's... Wait, do you need a guitar or anything?
I'll get it.
You'll do it? Oh, okay. This is awkward. No. So we got Henry. Henry's coming back again. Are you doing the tambourine?
Yeah, tambourine, little vocals.
Nice. Okay, no drums?
No drums.
No drums, okay. Just to let you know, just to give you a little like kind of preview, I am also gonna play the tambourine later on, and I have no rhythm. Okay, Jesse Daniel and Henry Chadwick.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Hey, maybe a little more, oh, there we go.
I notice I'm never pulling it up. It's always down with me. I don't know why.
All right, hey everybody, my name is Jesse Daniel. Gonna play you. Can you guys hear that? All right, hey, before I get into this song right here, I just want to let you know, my good friend Henry Chadwick here, he's going to be singing the harmonies on it, and my last record that this song is on, he actually co-produced it and played some instruments on there, engineered it. He did a whole lot to get that thing out there. So give it up for Henry, everybody.
Too much, Jesse.
Might know that he is also Musician of the Year. We're very proud of him. So this one goes out to Henry. This one's called Hellbent. It's a love song. Been 1 week since I held you in my arms. Plenty other girls, looks and charms. But any old body in a dingy bar don't give me that feeling down in my heart. So come on, baby, that's why I wrote this tune. Any old body in the world can see you're the only other woman in this world for me. So hang on, baby, and I'll be home real soon. Go ahead and clap if you want to. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. All right, I'm gonna put a little side note in here. If anybody wants to sing along, if you recognize this song, they play it a lot on K-Pig. You guys like K-Pig? Who doesn't like K-Pig? It's a great radio station. But I want you guys to sing the next one loud and proud, so don't be shy. Picture in my wallet's all I've got. When I'm missing you so bad, it seems to help a lot. Please be true while I'm away. I'll be yours till my dying day. Come on, baby, now won't take too long. I'll keep a book out on the road of pictures, words, and a sweetheart poem. Come on, baby, now wrote you this love song. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Tambourine solo, come on!
Woo! Look at that, it's a whole new ball game.
Double time. All right, bring it down for him, bring it down. Now hell-bent on loving you. Clap your hands, everybody. Can't think of a single thing I'd rather do. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Go back home, turn down the lights, pull back the covers with you tonight. 'Cause I'm hell-bent on loving you. Because I'm hell-bent on loving you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Daniel.
Hey. Thank you so much, everybody. One more thing before I go. I just want to thank everybody for being here, and I want to let you know we just launched a Kickstarter for a new record. I'm going to be recording it with legendary country music producer Tommy Didamore in Floresville, Texas. And if you'd like to pre-order it or contribute in any way, it's on my website, jessedanielmusic.com. We need your help. It's an all-or-nothing campaign, and we need the community's support to make it happen. So if you feel so inclined, please do it. Thank you, Santa Cruz. Really appreciate you.
Good job. Here to present the Lifetime Achievement Award was not only my junior high school water polo coach, former mayor, surfer, mom, badass extraordinaire, Hillary Bryant, and someone who won Mavericks not once, twice. Finals. Finals. Tyler Fox.
Tyler Fox just got a bump in his results. Nice job, buddy.
Oh, man, yeah. Winning it twice.
Winning it twice. You're
Jeez.
amazing. Well, you know, it's already been said tonight, somebody doesn't need an introduction, but in this case, it's actually true. Because if you have gone to any awards event in Santa Cruz this year, or plan to go to any, you've already seen this man get an award. So, with that in mind, Tyler and I brought our friend here something to support his award-winning run. I think we might need a bigger wagon, but this will help him at least get through the weekend. He's got another one tomorrow night. In all seriousness, Dan Hafley has done more for this community than you can ever imagine. He worked tirelessly to establish the Monterey Bay Marine Sanctuary. If you look out at our ocean and you don't see oil rigs, you can thank Dan Hafley for that. So he has done a tremendous amount for our community.
Yeah, Dan, he is a true environmental warrior, and he is our knight in shining spectacles. Please welcome the Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Dan Hafley.
I love it. I know.
I don't want your award to fall, though.
Thank you.
Here, hold your beer mug. I'll bring your
All
wagon
right.
back for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is a great honor this evening. And I'll tell you, sometimes, especially today, it's really hard to have hope. Yes, the ocean is being choked with plastic. Yes, the chemistry of the ocean is being altered by climate change. But there's an old Klingon proverb, and that is, if you need something done, you get really busy people to do it. So 41 years ago, a group of 8 volunteers formed a group called Save Our Shores. Amazing. And 23 years ago, a man named Jack O'Neill launched a beautiful sailing ship called O'Neill Sea Odyssey, which today has taken out over 101,000 students out of our Santa Cruz Harbor, and is today being piloted by Rachel Kippen, the new executive director, who's here tonight. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but there are many examples of people who are making a difference, and we'll actually hear from a couple later tonight. A business that is relying on the circular concept of products, the Circular Living Company. These things make a difference, and with that, there is hope. The time is now, and I really appreciate that this has become a center for ocean protection and all the work that's being done. So thank you so much. All right.
Here to present for New Business of the Year, which I have to say they are presenting for a gaggle of people about to storm the stage, Robert Singleton and Josie Buchanan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Robert Singleton,
I'm Josie Buchanan.
and together we represent the Santa Cruz County Business Council. We represent you, the business community, in the political arena. We've seen a lot of changes in the past couple of years here in Santa Cruz, a lot of young people assuming leadership positions, doing a lot of tremendous things for our community, and the businesses have contributed a tremendous amount to our downtown.
In downtown, as all of my fellow caffeine addicts know, we are very spoiled for choice. And I just want to say that 11th Hour really stands out based on their bubbly staff, unique selection, and amazing space.
And you can't forget that drinking chocolate on 1 p.m. in an afternoon.
It is for these reasons we are honored to give the NEXTies for Best New Business to 11th Hour Coffee. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
What's up, Santa Cruz?
Hey!
I'm Braden.
And I'm Joel.
And we are 11th Hour Coffee.
It's been a hectic year, but it's been full of life.
Success.
Some failure.
Some inspiration.
Growth.
It's been beautiful.
But oh my gosh.
It's been completely and utterly exhausting.
For those of you who don't know, we got our start at the Santa Cruz Farmers Markets, then partnered with the Food Lounge, funded a Kickstarter, built out our cafe, upgraded our roastery, and still somehow managed to get enough sleep to survive.
Keep going, my friend.
Yeah, I'd like to do a couple thanks. We definitely couldn't have done all of this by ourselves. Thank you, Andrea of the Food Lounge, for working with us.
Shouts to Andrea.
Our parents for guidance along the way. My wife, Laura, for cultivating our food program. And the community as a whole for coming out and supporting us.
Thank you all. Shout outs to my mom over there. 11th Hour is all about embracing your own narrative. We all have different walks of life, different looks, opinions, dreams, realities, and at the end of the day, all we can do is be ourselves. Our vision has been to create a place where we can do just that. Be ourselves, bring the community together, serve damn good coffee, and get motivated to be a part of this community and a part of this world. One of the most important parts of any place is the people behind it. And for us, that's the people right here. So big round of applause for them. We've been lucky enough to form this mystery gang of friendly, hardworking, and genuinely weird individuals. They make up 11th Hour and make it what it is day in and day out.
So big shout out to them and all the people who have supported us.
Thank you all, and we'll see you in the shop.
Thanks, Madison.
I'm going to read their speech again. Okay, so let's see where we're at right now. We have 4 more left, so we're down to the wire, almost there. What are we looking at right now? Musician of the Year. Wait a minute, we already did Musician of the Year. I forgot, there was a tie. There was a tie for Musician of the Year, so Mira Goto got the first part. And who's next? Well, let's have our next presenters, Hazel Chadwick and George Chadwick. I wonder who Musician of the Year is going to be. Let's see.
Let me help you.
Oh, thank you. So nice.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name's George Chadwick. I don't know if anybody knows me out there. I'm Henry's older brother. It was pretty cool growing up with Henry. I don't know if you saw him here. He's playing a few instruments, but it was pretty cool growing up with him, being the older brother, being able to kind of make the monkey dance, pull all the strings. He knew how to play like every instrument. So me and Hazel would be playing over there, and we'd be like, you know, Henry, play this song, play that song. We're gonna keep playing. You keep playing. Play our music, Henry.
And I'm Hazel Chadwick. I'm the youngest of the Chadwick kids. You know, being the youngest was pretty cool growing up. Definitely got a lot of attention, some cool hand-me-downs. People really liked to do stuff for me, which is really nice. It must have been pretty hard being the middle child, especially with a name like Henry Marlin Fisher.
That's probably why he went into music.
Yeah,
I mean,
the way he could get attention in the family. It's true.
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say he was ever forgotten or left out or anything like that.
No. All right, well, you guys have a good night. Thank you.
We'll see you.
But on a serious note, Henry,
Sorry.
everyone knows you're the coolest Chadwick, and we are so proud of you, so proud to be your siblings. You deserve this award so much.
Yes, Henry, we're super excited for you. It's really cool to see the person you've become in this community. You are. There was never a plan B for Henry. Growing up, he was always. He was going to be a musician. It was like do or die. So it's pretty cool to see that you're getting recognized for that. Well, thank you, George. And thank you, Hazel. Hey, how do you follow that up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. Oh, look at this. I got a mug. That's not a bad start. It says my name on it. And the NEXTies. Okay, I wrote a few things down because I thought I might ramble. So thanks so much to Matthew and Event Santa Cruz for hosting this wonderful event. I got to thank my family. You met a couple of them. My parents are out there for raising me in an environment that valued music, art, and creativity, and who supported me in all my endeavors. My girlfriend, Lauren, who's here as well, for inspiring and supporting me, sometimes in more ways than one. It's the sad truth of this trade. But thanks to everyone in the local and larger music community for giving up-and-coming artists advice, wisdom, and the time of day. This is a small but supportive and extremely talented musical ecosystem we're a part of. Thanks to everyone who puts a premium on creating something out of nothing. And I'd also like to say before we get... one more thing. My band, I'd have to thank my band, and I'm going to bring them up here right now, and they're going to go tune up their instruments. We're going to play a tune for you. And then next week, if you want to see more tunes, we're going to be just right across the street at the Crepe Place doing a full-blown rock and roll show, genuine state-of-the-art. And ladies and gentlemen, Anders Cochran, Zach Scott, Eddie Curzon, my name's Henry Chadwick. Thank you so much again. This is not my prize, this is. Thank you so much again. It's got so quiet back out there. It's crazy. Hey. You guys having fun? You guys, legs tired, your feet tired, your butts tired, your backs are tired? I gotta tell you, I got a memory foam mattress just a couple of days ago, hand-me-down from the older brother George there. And gotta tell you, my back's been pretty good the last couple of days.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Do you think that they should stand up during the song?
I think that if you're so inclined and you want to stand up and you want to stand on the cement part that you guys have been eyeing all night, you're welcome to, or in your seat.
Let's do it. Let's stand up.
Matthew's the boss, so what he says goes.
Okay, she's standing up.
There we go.
Yvonne's standing up.
However you choose to enjoy the music, that's my motto. Sit down, stand up, lay down, spin around, do the hokey pocus. Hocus pocus? Hokey pokey? I don't know. All right, this is a song I wrote, and it's on an album that I put out last year. And it's called, the album is called Marlon Fisher, and those are my middle names. And this song is about not doing a whole lot. It's called Bag of Chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on a couch, feeling fat and sleepy. Wish I was a wolf, but I'm awfully sheepy. Wearing dirty clothes and a fake expression to make the people think that I try my best. But I'm an ugly duck, not a swan. And everything is dragging on and on. Oh, got a bag of chips on my shoulder, 'cause I never like getting older, and these keep getting colder. Oh, it's such a waste of time, sitting and waiting in line. Everybody's doing fine, playing cop, but I'm not. I still got a few banks to rob. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bass guitar, to my right, Zach Scott. I'm trying hard to be Jerry, not George, and I feel like Kramer falling through the doorway, wearing dirty clothes and a fake expression to make the people think that I learned my lesson. but I'm an angry buck, not a swan. Stuck staring into traffic coming on, alright. Got a bag of chips on my shoulder, 'cause I never like getting older, and these keep getting colder. Oh, it's such a waste of time, sitting in a waiting in line. Everybody's on a climb to the top, but I drop and look up at the rungs I lost. Got a bag of chips on my shoulder, 'cause I never like getting older, and these keep getting colder. Oh, it's such a waste of time. 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 Thank you guys very much. Enjoy yourselves.
Henry Chadwick and the band. Okay, 3 more to go. Sit down. We've got 3 more to go. We're going to go through this fast. Innovative business. Last year, it was Steeped Coffee. We have them back to introduce this year's innovative business. We have Leo Betancourt and Dewey Rogie from Steeped Coffee.
Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are enjoying tonight. I have the privilege of being a part of 2 companies that have been awarded Innovative Company of the Year, and it's an honor for me to present this year's winner. It is said that the best startup company is the one that solves your problems, and I guess this company is in business to help you sell your stuff online. There's nothing worse than having to deal with multiple e-commerce platforms to sell your secondhand items.
This company figured out a way to post these items to multiple e-commerce platforms at the same time. Without further ado, let's welcome this year's Innovative Company of the Year, Cellhound. Woo!
Well, I'll make this real brief. 4 years ago, my mother came down with Parkinson's, and I relocated here to get her into an amazing facility called Sunshine Villa. After that job was done, I then thought, I've got to do something. So I picked up your local newspaper, and I read about this company called Santa Cruz Works. And they had an idea to start an accelerator, an incubator, to keep people from going over the hill to start new companies. So I went and I met this guy named Matthew Swinnerton, and he said, I don't know what you're saying, but you'd be a great mentor, so come work with us. So I started this journey, and he said, you need to meet this gal named Suzanne Walk, who's had this dream, this idea for years and years. So I met Suzanne. I was able to make a couple phone calls, raise a couple dollars, and 18 months later, her dream became reality through the grace of God.
So thank you. Yeah, I just want to say that, that I've been extremely touched by everybody's connection to Santa Cruz and a community. And it does take a village. And this is a startup, but these are the people that are making this startup happening. It's about the circular economy. It's about not letting things in the landfill. I just want to say some names: Alicia Earle, Deborah Lindsey, Laura Greenfield, Tamiko Kikuchi, who couldn't be here, Gary Herman, who couldn't be here, Mark Ferber, Tomic, Elliot Eghorn, Frankie Cohn, Justin Ramsicle. I just wanted to say also thank you, because this dream, this kernel, started years ago in this village of Santa Cruz through tech raising, through the new Santa Cruz New Tech Meetup, through Events Santa Cruz, through NEXTspace. Without NEXTspace, this couldn't have happened. We can't do this alone. When somebody has an idea, we need a village, and that's what we are. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
We're so close, you guys. Hi, Shani. Hi, Shani. Green Business of the Year is going to be presented by someone who owes me like 15 return phone calls and emails, because that's what I love about this town. David Stearns. And Sarah Coleman.
Hello, everybody. We're almost there. I will call you. If you're being prequeled by Dan Hafley, you're already doing wonderful work. Also, can we hear it for Henry Chadwick one more time? Had a great time with him in Alaska not too long ago. My name is David Stearns. I'm the marketing director at El Terrace Solar.
And I am Sarah Coleman, and we are here to present the NEXTies Green Business Award.
The two women in the company that we are honoring tonight are an amazing group doing fantastic work in the community, and coincidentally met at a grocery store, which is actually where Sarah and I met.
It's true, we did, and I was in the section, the health and beauty section, and I was looking at the products, and I was like, you know, you can't find that many products that have minimal toxic chemicals or are in sustainable packaging. So these ladies have amazing products. Actually, one of their products is called Love Your Lymphs.
And this lady has incredible lymphs, I have to say.
Not now, David. Continue on.
I'm really sorry. They do fantastic work product-wise. They also donate 5% of their proceeds to nonprofit organizations. There's actually a party going on right after this called with Gravity Water on the west side, and after that, the Art Cave.
All right, we're getting shoot off, but Tatiana and Ava with Circle Living Company, they're amazing. Here you are.
The Circle Living Company in with the NEXTie delivered in one of the last plastic bags in Santa Cruz County. It's kind of a commemorative thing. Congratulations, you guys.
I'd like to say that's an honor, but I'm sure we could reuse it somehow. Thanks, guys. All right. I know we have some Funk Free fam in the house. Show your hands. Where are you at? Yeah! Funk, yeah. All right. Our story began in 2016 when we met at our local New Leaf. And we were both shopping plastic free with our reusable containers, and it was love at first sight. So yeah, we became instant friends, and we started talking about the issues in the cosmetic industry. The cosmetic industry in the U.S. is completely unregulated. Anyone here can make any product that you want and sell it to someone, and we think that's pretty messed up. So we wanted to challenge the industry, and mainly most cosmetics are packaged in plastic and contain toxic synthetic chemicals that harm our bodies and choke our ecosystems. So challenging the industry, we want to protect people and the planet, so we started our business, the Circular Living Company, and we make non-toxic and plastic-free products that get the funk out. Oh, there you go.
We are so stoked and honored to be launching and going off on this business adventure with all of you doing what we love here in Santa Cruz. And we want to shout out to some of our local partners, BOTANIC and LUXE, they're here tonight. Woo! Woo! Mountainside General Store up in Felton. Sawyer Land and Sea Supply, all of the New Leafs, and Estrella Collective downtown for all of your love and support and for carrying our products for the last 5 months. A big thank you as well to all of our talented friends and family for contributing your time and skills and offering up your armpits to test our funk-free whip deodorant. You smell amazing. And a special shout out to Larry, our biz guru, for guiding us.
And to Matthew and everyone at Event Santa Cruz, thank you so much. We fucking love you.
I'm pretty sure everyone here is ready to celebrate the last awardees of the night. To present amazing women, soul sisters since birth, badass babes of downtown, Jenna-Lee Dalen.
So these two badass women that she was just speaking of have known each other for 30 years. They've been best friends since probably like maybe this big, but they can tell you if I'm right or wrong. They've been known as little entrepreneurs from the very beginning together. And so it's amazing that they are standing here today truly as entrepreneurs together. If you're not familiar with BOTANIC and LUXE, you should be. It's downtown on Front Street. It's amazing. You can get a plant or a lot of plants. I've gotten a lot of plants, or pots, home decorations, jewelry. And if you don't need any of that, just go in anyway because you're gonna get a huge smile from them. And it feels really good right inside here. So I feel honored that I'm not only their friend, a fellow biz owner right down the street from them. I get to rub their faces, doing facials. But I also get to pass the baton off to Leilani and Ariel as Entrepreneur of the Year and welcome this year, the new Entrepreneurs of the Year, Leilani and Ariel.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ariel. This is my best friend, Leilani. And we both co-own BOTANIC and LUXE.
Hi. It's such an honor to receive this award this evening. Thank you so much. It's honestly been such a confidence booster for us. Becoming an entrepreneur these past few years has definitely been a learning curve, and we are humbled by the experience. But at the end of the day, we feel inspired to show up and do our best to serve our community. You guys inspire us to be the best versions of ourselves and to be intentional with everything we do, from the products we bring in to the overall experience of BOTANIC and LUXE. We just look forward to growing and prospering in this community with you.
We would like to say thank you to Matthew Swinnerton for putting on this amazing event. And congratulations to all the other honorees this evening. Huge thank you to Larry Hebert with the SBDC. We wouldn't be standing up here without your guidance and expertise.
It's true. Woohoo!
Our husbands, Ryan and Matt, our rock and silent partners behind BOTANIC and LUXE. Our amazing team, Allie and Amanda, thank you guys so much. The support we've received from all the local businesses and organizations such as the Downtown Association have been so instrumental to BOTANIC and LUXE's success, and we can't say thank you enough. It really does take a village, and we are so honored to be part of this one. Thank you.
Entrepreneurs of the Year. Okay, so we have one more treat for you, but that is it. So let's give a big hand for all our presenters and all our honorees. Yeah. Also, let's give another a round of applause for the Rio Theater. It's always a great location to have events like this. A special thank you to Maya, who kept us on time. Thank you, Maya. Thank you for Mariah for announcing with me. Didn't she do an awesome job? And she's still getting married soon, so excited about that. And she's still, that didn't make sense. And I think that's it. So this is the finale. We have 3 songs. Let's have all the musicians, let's come up here. This is, like I said, this is like a mega super band of Santa Cruz talent. We're going to do 3 songs, and I think Mira is going to start us off, right? Mira's not? What's Jesse is? Oh, we're doing that. Yeah, I forgot. Mira's actually finishing. I think also, no, we'll wait for that one. Okay. Think we're close? Should I just like talk for a little bit? I think we're, let's see. If you guys, bad news, one of my shoes died. Like this is the only one that's working. I don't know, I have to put it in the USB plug and plug it in again. Bad news. If you guys want to find out, we have events every month, eventsantacruz.com. Check us out. We have a new website coming on soon, and let's hear some music.
How's everybody doing? Can I get a little bit of that in the Mars? Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, everybody. Hey, this is the time. Give it up for all the winners, everybody. All the NEXTies. Thank you all for being here and for helping continue this tradition. This is a great time to be here, you know. I know you guys have been sitting for a while, and if you want to keep sitting, you can do that, but I really encourage you, if you feel like shaking your legs, get out there and shake those legs. We're going to play you some leg shaking music. Oh, hey. One more thing, before we get started, this group of musicians that we have here is really amazing. Everybody here, give it up for all of them. Pretty badass. You guys ready?
Oh. Yes, sir.
All right, go wild, everybody. Thank you, Santa Cruz.
Thank you.
I hear that train coming. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. Take it, Tim.
When I was a young boy, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't mess around with guns. I shot a man at the Rio just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blow, I hang my head and cry.
How about you make it cry there, Paul?
Well, I bet those rich folks, yeah, from a fancy dining car. I bet they'll drink a coffee and they'll smoke big cigars. Well, I know I had to come here. I know I can't be free. Well, those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me.
Jesse Daniel on the guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if they breathe. All right, I want to pause here. Everybody having a good time? Before we go any further, do you guys know the words to this song? Well, if you do, help me sing along, all right? It goes like this. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I know I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. And I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Well, I ain't gonna be working on Maggie's farm no more. Well, I ain't gonna be working on Maggie's farm no more. Well, I wake up in the morning, close my eyes and pray for rain. I got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane. It's a shame the way they make me scrub the floor. You know I ain't gonna be working on Maggie's farm no more.
I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. Oh, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more.
Well, he hands you a nickel, he hands you a dime, he asks you with a grin if you're having a good time. Then he finds you every time you slam the door. You know I ain't gonna be working on Maggie's brother no more, dear.
No more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's paw no more. Puts his cigar out in your face just for kicks. Bedroom window made up of bricks. National cows at his door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's paw no more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's paw no more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's ma no more. Well, she tells all the servants about working long and gone. Everybody says that she's the brains behind Pa. She's really 68, but she says she's 54. But I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mom no more.
Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't gonna be working for Maggie's farm no more. Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't gonna be working for Maggie's farm no more. Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't gonna be working for Maggie's farm no more. You know I ain't. You know I ain't. Oh, well, I ain't gonna be working for Maggie's farm no more.
We got one more for you guys. Thank you for being an amazing audience.
Incredible.
You guys ready to do this? This is a sing-along. It's going to require audience participation. Hey Jude, don't make it right. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Tim Brady.
Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. You were meant to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, and then you begin to make it better.
Lindsey Wall, everybody.
Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her, now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart, and then you can start to make it better. Chadwick, everybody.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better.
Guys, have a good night. See you next year.